Okay, man. Club Shay Shay versus It Is What It Is. Yo, I did not know Cam and Ocho had problems like this.
Got to talk about Ocho and Cameron, man. Chad Ochocinco Johnson and Cameron from the Is What It Is podcast, they addressed each other live on their own platforms. I would like to show what Cameron said that kickstarted everything. This is what Cameron said about Ocho. Let's get into that clip right here.
Because you telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man. I don't really with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you.
Where we were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in, so I had ran out of PP.
He all right, but at the end of the day, when we started the show, was hating from the very beginning. We started the show. We was doing very well. It was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm going to get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why don't you got to take my spot? Because you talking about you've been a football player your whole life. Now, because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months, 3 months. But that's how much of an impact that I had that nigga felt threatened. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, we try to call him, shout to Bob. Bob knows he know.
Ah, damn. Come on, Cam. What's wrong with a little healthy competition? I don't think Ocho was trying to be disrespectful. I mean, I'm sorry that Cam took it like that. But, listen, man, I mean, good, healthy competition brings the best out of everybody, So, I didn't think Cam would take it that way, being that Ocho said that.
Tried to give him a job. He like, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb, you can't even speak for yourself, stupid motherfucker. I tried to offer you more paper than you probably get now. Ask Mark Jackson how he got paid. Ask Mike Irvin how much he got paid. Ask because if they was living lovely off the checks me and Murder would send them. Ask them. I bet you ain't getting paid the money that Mark Jackson and Mike Irvin got paid working with us. I don't know this for a fact, but ask Mike Irvin and ask Mark Jackson.
So Ocho caught wind of the clip. He addressed it live on the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharp. Let's listen to what Chad Ochocinco Johnson said in response to what Cameron said about him on the Is What It Is podcast with Mace. Let's check out this clip right here.
He getting a little emotional for nothing, especially about stuff.
That allegedly happened 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and it was a sign of respect because I see you as the standard of what it is to be the best at in this space.
Right.
Then the Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and you don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. Yeah,
and see, that's the thing, man, right? And it's something that even I had to learn when I stopped playing sports and I had to start working for people in the corporate world. What you quickly understand, right, whether through advice or through learning the hard way, is that you don't realize how insecure some of these people are in the entertainment space. So, I'm not saying Cam is a weak man or nothing. I'm not saying that at all. But rappers, entertainers, actors, people who work in entertainment, they have a different lens in how they see the world as opposed to us former athletes. Right, so Ocho is a former athlete. He played in the league for damn near 10 years, Pro Bowler, great receiver. So when he's talking shit, like he's saying, like, yo, listen, like, yo, I see what you're doing, but I'm gonna be right there next year. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm in my bag. I'm in the lab. When we talk like that as athletes, it's not hating. It's about, yo, man, I see what you're doing, and out of a sign of respect, I'm gonna use you to compete against you because that's how much I have respect for you, even though I'm talking shit. Right. But entertainers and, actors, people who are in the corporate world, the entertainment, they don't really see it like that because in their mind, they're thinking, wait, you trying to outdo me? Yo, I had this happen on set one time when someone had a problem with me, competing with their wardrobe. Like he was talking about his wardrobe and then I responded back and I was talking about my wardrobe and he was offended by that initially. And I'm like, yo, how are you offended by y'all this soft? So that's the thing. So in Cam's situation, I understand Cam is a man and he wants to demand respect. I get that. I understand that. But me personally, I think this is a big misunderstanding, man. I don't think Ocho was really hating on Cam based off the information I got.
is a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So then now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day. What you tell me to stop doing? Stop catching rides from the airport, right?
Yep.
Everybody know where I am every single day, no matter what city I travel to. I'm outside all the time. If it was really an issue, or you really didn't like me, and it was a problem, I'm easy to find.
That's what Ocho said in response, man. He said he's not hard to find. Cameron also followed up with that today.
Yeah, see, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm all for being violent when necessary, but I hope things don't get violent, man. Because I mean, listen, me personally, I like both podcasts, right? I listen to both of them. I like what Shannon and Ocho are doing on Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, and I like what Cam is doing with Mason, and it is what it is. Like, both of these podcasts are the two most successful podcasts on the internet right now, in my opinion, when it comes to talking sports. So, I hopefully they can resolve the issues, man. Hopefully,
In response to everything. And this is what Cameron was saying right here.
Not only that, he's a habitual woman hitter.
Wait,
I'm saying, this is a time. I don't know how working with a habitual female hitter. If Shannon Sharp and whoever other networks want to work with somebody who actually headbutts females, cool, but we'll address it tomorrow. My bad. I ain't even, let's do it. One more time for Tito. I got Tito. I get Tito one. Then I got to go about my business after that. After that, I go about my business. Yeah, it's a habitual woman hitter. I don't like his energy. So I'll give him one more time. Pause. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yo, man, I don't see. Man, I don't like that, man. See, and this is what kind of sucks, man, because when you see when you see white people have their podcasts or their successful podcasts with other white people, you don't see them trying to tear each other down like this. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. So, listen, I hopefully Cam and Ocho, they can work out the situation. Because honestly, man, I think this is a misunderstanding. Like, a situation like this shouldn't require a real beef. I think it was just a misunderstanding, man. But a lot of times it also happens too, besides the egos and insecurities, maybe this was filtered somehow also. I don't know why Cam is bringing up the fact that he's a woman here. Like, because I think Ocho had a few he had a domestic violence situation a couple years ago with his ex-wife. So that's why Cam is bringing that up. But that has nothing to do with why y'all really have problems, so that's the unfortunate thing. But I mean, listen, I like both podcasts, but in my opinion, I don't think Ocho was really trying to hate against Cam and Mason. It is what it is. I don't think so, man. He's just competing because that's how we talk. Like, we're always naturally competitive. When we see someone that we respect, we want to step up our game. So that comes with a little bit of shit talking, but it's not jealousy, but a lot of entertainers and people who are in the entertainment world, especially corporately, they have a different lens on how they view jealousy. And as athletes, we have a different lens on how we view jealousy. And even as athletes, even if we think someone is jealous of us, like football players, basketball players, we're a little more direct in terms of handling our problems. And sometimes when you're a little more direct, things get solved faster. That's just my opinion on it. But hopefully they work things out.